In the primordial era of the universe, when the world was still taking shape, the two most powerful divine clans of Norse mythology, Aesir and Vanir, waged a brutal war. It was a battle not only for honor, but for the very survival of the gods. The story begins in Asgard, the realm of the Aesir, where Odin reigns from his grand throne in Valaskjalf. He is the supreme deity, the master of wisdom and war. The Aesir include Thor, the god of thunder, Tyr, the god of justice, Heimdall, the guardian of Bifrost, and many other mighty warriors. On the other side, the Vanir are gods of nature, ruling over fertility, harvests, and ancient magic. Among them, Freyja, and Njord are the most prominent figures. The Vanir reside in Vanaheim, a lush and magical land brimming with life and mystical energies. The conflict erupted when the goddess Gullveig, a mysterious sorceress from the Vanir, arrived in Asgard. Gullveig possessed ancient magic, particularly in wealth and ambition. As she preached the power of gold, suspicion grew among the Aesir. They believed she was sowing discord within their ranks. In a fit of rage, the Aesir burned Gullveig alive 3 times, but each time she rose again from the ashes. This act enraged the Vanir. They saw it as an unforgivable insult and declared war on the Aesir. The war horn sounded across the heavens. Both Aesir and Vanir assembled their mighty armies. Odin, with his ravens Munin and Hugin circling above, summoned the Aesir gods. Thor clenched Mjolnir, ready to crush his foes. Tyr vowed never to retreat, even at the cost of his blood. On the Vanir side, Freyja summoned raging waves to shield his army. Freyja rode a chariot pulled by giant cats, while Njord unleashed storms upon the Aesir lands. The first battle unfolded on the plains of Idavol, where the ground trembled beneath the colossal steps of the gods. Thor swung Mjolnir, shaking the heavens, but the Vanir countered with their potent magic. Holy spears soared through the sky, and storms of sorcery clashed in the air. The war raged on for centuries. The two factions traded victories, yet neither could completely annihilate the other. The Aesir possessed unrivaled strength and mastery in combat, but the Vanir wielded ancient magic and had remarkable regenerative abilities. Odin realized that while he could win individual battles, the Vanir would always recover. He began searching for a way to end the war without leading both sides to ruin. After hundreds of years of war, both sides grew weary. The gods understood that if they continued, they would bring destruction upon the world. Finally, Odin sent emissaries to Vanaheim to propose a peace treaty. The Vanir agreed, but with one condition: the two divine clans must exchange hostages as a sign of unity. From the Aesir, they sent Honir, a tall, powerful god but lacking wisdom, along with Mimir, the wisest deity. In return, the Vanir sent Freyja, and Njord to Asgard. This marked a pivotal moment that would eventually lead to the unification of the two clans. Mimir, possessing immense wisdom, was tested by the Vanir. However, when they realized he could not grant them an advantage over the Aesir, they beheaded him and sent his head back to Asgard. Odin, grieving this loss, preserved Mimir's head with magic, turning it into a source of eternal knowledge. Freyja and Freyja quickly became significant figures among the Aesir, while Njord brought harmony between the seas and the land. With the war over, Aesir and Vanir became one. This unification made both clans stronger. The Vanir brought fertility and prosperity to Midgard, while the Aesir maintained order in the cosmos. Though the war had ended, its echoes remained in Norse mythology. It was a tale of the struggle between war and peace, strength and magic, conquest and unity. The war between Aesir and Vanir was more than just a battle. It was an epic chapter in Norse mythology. It was a conflict between two forces that, while different, were both necessary, between war and peace, destruction and creation. Through this war, the gods discovered a common path to ruling the universe together. And from this battle, a new era of peace was born. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts and subscribe to the channel for more thrilling mythological tales. Let's continue exploring the mysteries of ancient legends together.